basically they were looking for another means of advertising that they could do to really capture drive-by audience and traffic. And one of the best ways to do that was through an LED display, or what are also called message centers. Some of the biggest benefits of a message center is increase in revenue through their advertising medium. Also getting their advertising out to the public where traditional media has been on a decline, like newspaper, phone books. Your most effective advertising medium right now is actually through your drive-by traffic. You actually reach more people effectively through that than you would the old styles of advertising. McGuckin's, we were actually there to make sure the project goes over smoothly. Any questions that they had in the process through the installation process, we were there to answer those questions. One of the main reasons we were there were to train them on the software, how they actually run these displays. They wanted to know, how do we put the advertisements up on the screen? How do we design these advertisements? What are important marketing features that we need to know about for advertising on these screens? And that training was about a 2 to 3 hour training with McGuckin Hardware people, their marketing group, on the display software itself, so that when we left site and BSC Sign Company left site, they were fully trained and could operate the displays effectively. Yeah, that's a collaborated effort between the sign company, or our dealers, and us. We both get involved in that process. A lot of aspects go into it. How far is their viewing audience viewing these displays away? What are some of the capabilities that they're wanting to do with the display? Are they just wanting to do basic text, or are they wanting to do pictures and videos? Kind of like McGuckin Hardware, they were wanting to be able to show a lot of pictures with text over the top of specials that were going on. Their audience was somewhat close. They wanted to capture the roadways as well as capture people that were in surrounding parking lots. And so we decided to go with a 15 millimeter display, or 15.85 millimeter display, which is a higher resolution than normal. Normally you see a 19 out there. Also the size depends on also how far your audience is away. If you have too small of a display, you have too small a text, and they still can't see the display. And so the size is also based on, hey, what are they wanting to do on the display, and what type of capabilities are they wanting to see on the display. Basically, the sign companies are our dealers, or resellers as we like to call them. They resell our product or purchase from us. We're the manufacturer of the displays. They purchase from us and sell the product to their customers. They install it. One thing that we do at Daktronics that's special, we think it's special and different from a lot of other manufacturers in the industry, we like to actually come on site, be there with the customer, see the installation from start to finish. Give it that personal touch with the customer and the sign company as well. The sign company see a lot of benefit in it because we interact with their customer. There's a lot of training that goes into it and is involved with the customer that we do. There's also on-site questions and training that we do with the sign company at the same time. So it's something special that we do. We like to be on site. We like to show that support for our dealers. They're selling our product. We want them to feel like they're being taken care of and supported from start to finish.